Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today I thought it'd be really fun to do a video on my 5 top used beauty products. So I use these products every single day. All of them except for one I have used every day for over a year. One product I just recently started using about 3 months ago, so I'll make sure to tell which product that is. Let's get right into it. So the first product that I use every single day is the Kupari deodorant. So I'm sure a lot of you know about this already. This is I guess it's a coconut oil deodorant. It's paraben free and aluminum free, so it's supposed to be a lot better for you than your typical deodorant. I like it because it comes in this just like hard plastic container, and it has a screw off lid, and it looks like that. So you just kind of like screw it to make it come up just like a normal deodorant. But I like that the top screws on. It's a lot cleaner. It's not as messy. I know that I remember when I used to use regular deodorants, I would get so annoyed by like all the deodorant getting on the outside rim of the like applicator. So this deodorant I have been using for over a year. I first heard about it from Whitney Simmons, which most people probably have also heard from her, but I really like it. It took a little while when I first switched to a natural deodorant for my armpits to kind of get used to it. I actually was using Native before. I've also tried the Tom's deodorant, and I just didn't like the feel of those. This goes on almost wet, so it's not quite a gel, but it'll go on a little wet, so you want it to like dry off before you actually start working out or what have you. Sometimes I'll just take some toilet paper and pat my armpits after putting it on. But this scent is the gardenia scent. This is actually the newest one that I got. Before that I was using just the original scent, which I really like it. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's a really good smell, and I still like this one. I'll probably buy this next time, but I wanted to try out a new scent, and the gardenia scent is really nice. Yeah, it's really nice as well too, and I think that they do a really good job with that. They're not overpowering as far as the scent goes. They definitely smell clean, so I highly recommend trying these out. You can get these on Amazon. I'm sure there's some other places that you can buy it too, but I'll link the Amazon link below. And they last a good while. I should have paid attention to that. I don't know exactly how long one of these will last me. Maybe a month or two. So they last a decent while, depending on how often you're using and how much you're using. So that is the first product that I absolutely love. The next product that I've been using for over a year now is this Magic Crystals shower scrub from Lush. So this stuff, so starting out, I typically use a regular shower gel. Like right now I have the Neutrogena Rain Bath, which I like because it gets really sudsy and I enjoy that. This stuff's pretty pricey, so I won't use this as my only shower wash. Otherwise I would go through this thing in like less than a month. So I just kind of use this from time to time. I'll use it maybe on my back and shoulders more, since it does have like the little scrubbies in it. But what I like about this, it smells so good. And this is a purple color. It's this really vibrant purple. And what I like about it is kind of, as far as the viscosity goes, as you can see, I'll try to like, without pouring it out, it moves around pretty easily. So you can tell that it's not super thick. It's moderately thick, but it's not like a typical scrub would be, where it's just mostly the little beads. So this, I kind of feel like it does a good job still at getting soapy and sudsy when you're using it, as well as having those little beads that are a lot less abrasive, I guess, than some other shower scrubs that I've used. The smell is amazing. So it is, I think it's like a sweet mint smell. It's gonna bother me. It's peppermint and spearmint oil. So you will literally put this on, like wash yourself with this and rinse it off, and then your body will feel cool to the touch in that area. And I freaking love that about this, because after a workout, it feels so cleansing. You actually feel clean after it. So I do highly recommend trying this out. I'm pretty sure if you go to Lush and maybe buy like a bath bomb or whatever you buy there. You might not even have to buy anything, I don't know. You can totally ask them for a sample and just ask for the sample of the Magic Crystal Scrub, and they'll probably give it to you in a small. That's how I first found out about this. I actually bought a different shower gel there, I believe, and they gave me a little sample of this, and it was so great that I went and bought it because I was like using just a tiny little bit of the sample because I didn't want it to go away. So that is the second product. I use this every single day. For the most part, I mean, maybe I miss a day or two, but I use this basically every single day, and I have been for the past year. I really, really enjoy it. When this is empty, I'm gonna buy another tub of it, whatever you wanna call it. So I highly recommend this. The next product that I wanted to talk about, which I've been using for over a year, is this. I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it like Laneige? And this is a lip sleeping mask. So I have had the same tube since Christmas of 2018. So my mom got this for me Christmas 2018, so over a year ago, and I'm still in the same little tube. Now, I don't use a lot of it. Typically, it comes with a little applicator for you to put on your lips, but I'll just like put my finger in there, and here I like the way it goes on. So it's a very, it's glossy and it's not too sticky, because I don't like it when they're super sticky. And I have, ever since I've been using this for the past year, I'll put it on every night before I go to bed. And I have not dealt with super chapped lips in a long time, unless there was just a random day where I was like outside in the freezing cold for too long and there's absolutely no moisture. So I use this every single night. Occasionally I'll put this on in the morning or during the day because it's basically like a chapstick, but I really, really like this stuff. It lasts a long time. It's a great product. Like I said, I've had it for over a year, and I'm pretty sure this costs less than 20 bucks. So I'll put the link below for it. The fourth item that I've been using every single day for over a year, and I think actually it's been about 2 years that I've been using this, is this Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. So I don't struggle with dry skin. I don't struggle with oily skin necessarily, but I feel like my skin is a good in-between. And in the winter, obviously my skin's a lot drier, and so I need something, but I don't like thick moisturizers, and I don't like very scented moisturizers for my face because I feel like it just causes it to become oily, and then that's when I get breakouts. So what I'll do is, and this will depend on how oily your skin is, so I would do a little bit of research before just opting to buy this. But for my skin, I will use about a tiny bit. It's so sad. This stuff lasts me forever because I don't use like any, but I'll use about that much. So I guess, I don't know, it's not even like a dime size. And what I always do is I just kind of like put it on my hands like this, my fingers, and then I'll just mostly wipe like on my cheek, a little bit on my chin, and my forehead. I try to avoid putting too much like in the crease of my nose or like too much on my chin, and honestly my forehead, most of the time I don't have to put any moisturizer on it. That is where I tend to get like more oily skin, if I do at all. And yeah, so that little bit is perfect for my skin. This will keep my skin nice and moisturized throughout the day, and I love it because it's not heavy. It absorbs really easily. Like, my face doesn't feel oily already. It's starting to like absorb into my skin to where it just feels clean. And like I said, since I don't use a lot of this lasts me a long time. I've had the same bottle for over a year, and this is the 6.7 ounce one. So this is the larger one. I want to say this was around $40. So to have that for over a year, that's not a bad deal. A lot of other moisturizers that I've tried, I used to go to TJ Maxx and buy a bunch. So I just have a bunch of moisturizers that I don't even use. And those, as soon as I would use them on my face, I would start to get like pimples or something would go on. So this has been a game changer for me. It took a long time for me to find a moisturizer for my face that was soft enough, light enough, and also gets the job done. So I do recommend this. The last product I wanted to talk about is the product that I have not been using for a full year. So I've been using this CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser for about 3 months now. And I just went ahead and got the bottle of this, the 16 ounces. I want to say this is about $10. You can get it from Walgreens or Walmart or anything like that. And this says for normal to dry skin. So the reason I got this is because I heard that I used to use like scrubs on my face. I used to use just like any type of face wash. And for the most part, I didn't have any issues except for like in the winter, stuff would dry my face out. And that's when I was using extra moisturizer. But as I used extra moisturizer, even though my skin was very dry, I was getting pimples. So this goes on more like a cream. And what I do is I'll just pump into my hand one time and I'll rub it in my hands, and then I'll just wash my face. And I think the biggest thing is just making sure that you're washing your face for more than a minute, or at least a minute. And I'll just sit there or in the shower or whatever, and I'll just wash this into my face, and I'll target like my chin and my nose area and my forehead. And it's been really great. So the first few weeks that I had it, I felt weird. I felt like I wasn't cleaning my face well. I kept feeling like I was just making my face oily. I don't know, it just didn't feel clean since it wasn't like soapy. But now after using it for about 3 months, my face feels so much better. And I haven't had too many breakouts. My skin's finally adjusting to using something like this. And in the long run, my face feels a lot better. It looks a lot better. I feel cleaner, and I don't deal with like, I feel like I was constantly scrubbing my pores and it just made them worse. So that's a product that I do highly recommend. And I think that they might even have multiple different ones for different like face types, or skin types. But this is fragrance free. It's non-comedogenic. It won't clog your pores. It's a pretty good product, especially for the price. So I highly recommend that as well. And yeah, those are all the products. So thank you, and let me know if you have any questions.